Welcome to Chucky's Playground News number 10. Yes, we have finally reached number 10. Man, it's been 10 weeks since I've done this. It's been quite a ride, let me tell you, but it's been pretty cool. It's been pretty cool. Now, let's get started with a couple of shout-outs. Shout-out goes out to Spanky, our little Ryan Gosling lover, G, one awesome person, Chucky 115 awesome, amazing video maker. He recently did some great videos for Chucky, like Getting Away with Murder and Burn, as well as the Nightmare on Elm Street. For one, he used the main theme, and for three, he used Docking Stream Warriors. So thank you, Chucky 115 awesome, for making these videos. You are awesome. Undead Punk, even though he might have an inhuman hate of John Cena, the reasons for which have yet to be proven by the miracles of modern science, he's still a pretty cool dude. Tiffany Valentine, amazing graphics maker. Simon Gray, a.k.a. J.K. Rowling, a.k.a. Stephen King, a.k.a. Gordon Ramsay. And Eddie Caputo, one cool guy. So, all of you on the playground, all of you that I just mentioned, Spanky, G, Chucky 115 awesome, Undead Punk, Tiffany Valentine, Simon Gray, and Eddie Caputo, I consider all you my closest personal good best friends. So, and now we've been talking about American Horror Story. And I might go into a bit of a tangent on this one because I watched American Horror Story when it premiered, when season 4 premiered, Freak Show premiered, and I really liked it. I really liked it. And it was actually G who introduced the show to me, because she had done a video reviewing season 3, and I watched it and I thought it was really good. Real cool to hear her thoughts on it. And I asked her, would the show be worth watching? And she said yes, and so I did watch it, and it was pretty good. So once again, I already thanked her, but again, since I really like the show so much, I really do have to thank you, G, for introducing the show to me. So thank you, G. You are awesome. And just that episode, I'm going to talk about the episode for just a few seconds because I really liked it. I really like the freak show aspect of it, and I think that's going to be something I'm really going to like. I really liked how it had like a split screen of one of the twins, the conjoined twins, point of view, and Jessica Lange's character point of view. I think that was really cool. And I also love the fact that they covered David Bowie's life on Mars, because anyone who knows me knows I'm a big David Bowie fan. And so that just kind of made the episode for me. I think I wrote on like Twitter and Facebook like American Horror Story just covered David Bowie's life on Mars. I love you, American Horror Story. But yeah, it was just a really great episode. I'm really psyched for next week. I think hopefully next week is going to be epic. And we've also been talking about a Chucky versus Annabelle movie. And while that's not going to happen, it's still a bit interesting to talk about because, it's just kind of interesting because at the same time, even though there are a bit similarities between the two dolls, there's also a bit of differences. Personally, I think Chucky would win, and maybe I'm just biased, but yeah. I don't know. I think it could be a cool little battle. But, yeah. And so, Marilyn Manson as Damien, moving on, I kind of discovered this via the Bride of Chucky sound commentary. And I was talking about this on the playground, and I was listening to the Bride of Chucky sound commentary like I do every night. Because, okay, let me get this straight. I really like commentaries. So, kind of go off topic for just a few seconds. I really love commentaries. Like, I don't know why. I just really love listening to them and seeing what went on behind the scenes and stuff like that. I don't know. I just love stuff like that. I just love commentaries. And the Bride of Chucky commentary, in particular, I really love. And I pretty much put it on every night before I go to sleep. I don't know why. I just do. It's just kind of an odd habit I have. And I've probably listened to that commentary so much that I could probably recite it word for word. Like every word that Don Mancini says, every word that Jennifer Tilly says, every word that Brad Dourif says, I could probably recite it word for word because that's how much I've listened to it. But yeah, anyway, back to the topic. They were discussing in the commentary how originally they wanted Marilyn Manson as Damien, but he turned it down. And I think that would have been very interesting to see Marilyn Manson as Damien. Because, I don't know, it just would have been really interesting. It's just one of those fun what-if situations to talk about, you know. You can kind of tell that they wanted Manson for this role because Damien looks very much like Marilyn Manson, like how he looked at that time, because sort of his Antichrist superstar look. And I can't say I'm really surprised that Manson turned it down because he does seem to be one of those guys that that kind of takes himself a bit too seriously for his own good. Like he has done he's guest starred on some shows that he's kind of poked fun at himself. Like he did some episodes of Sorry Deathmatch, I think, and he also did an episode of Clone High. Where he kind of pokes fun at himself, singing a song about like vegetables or food groups or something like that. So I think and that again, Bride Chucky was before that. So I don't know, but anyway, Marilyn Manson would have been very interesting as Damien, but I think Alex Arquette still did a great job with the role. He brought a lot of personality to the role, maybe more personality than that character should have had, but I think he did a great job. And the 1 year anniversary of Curse of Chucky was this past Wednesday, and we celebrated in style. You know, it was just, and honestly, I just could not believe that it's been a year since Curse of Chucky came out. And, you know, it seems like only yesterday I was watching the trailer for it and just actively awaiting October 8th, 2013. And it was like yesterday when I picked it up from like Best Buy or something like that, and just put it in and started watching. You know, I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. You know, so Curse of Chucky, as I said, a very good movie. And returning characters, we finally have some news about Chucky 7. I don't know if I already mentioned this last week, but I'll go ahead and mention it today. We learned that Nika and Tiffany will apparently be returning in Chucky 7. We learned this from, they had a midnight screening of Bride of Chucky in Los Angeles, and it was revealed there. And I think that's pretty interesting. Obviously, I'd love to see Tiffany in more movies, and I'd love to see Nika in more horror movies. And there's also the possibility that more characters from past movies will be returning. I'm not exactly sure who be the most willing to return, but it's definitely interesting to see. And I think it's a good thing that we finally have some news about Chucky 7, because for the longest time we really didn't have a lot of news about it. Like, we had the confirmation that it was in the making, but other than that, we didn't really have a lot of updates. So it's really cool to finally have some news to report. And Trilogy of Terror, it's coming. The upcoming story by Spanky G and Simon Gray is coming very soon, coming Halloween 2014, and it is going to be quite amazing. This Halloween is going to be full of treats or a trick, who knows? But it's going to be quite amazing. It's going to be really, really cool, and I can't wait. And I think we all can't wait to read it. And finally, Nika's Story 3. Simon Gray is still writing Nika's Story 3, and really, really cool. It's just a really cool story. He's an amazingly talented writer, so if you haven't seen it, haven't read it, definitely check it out, because it's really cool. So that's all for Chucky's Playground, and this is actually my longest episode to date. We're running on about 10 minutes or so, 9 minutes or 10 minutes. So it's definitely the longest one, but we had tons of stuff to talk about on here, so I think that was definitely worth it. So, I wonder if there's anything else I forgot to mention. Well, I forgot to mention what you're doing right now after it's nearly to 200. This episode's not over. Don't!